standing in front of you to deliver my presentation on India's independence. Firstly, I would like to thank Sonam ma'am and Shivari miss for giving us this wonderful opportunity. You know, guys, that we should feel proud to be a part of an independent nation which is known for its diversity, its tradition, its culture, and social well-being, and many more things. And in which you have a freedom of speech and freedom of life in a way you want to live. But this is not the case of 75 years ago, when we were a slave of British colonialism. I think you all know, India has been ruled by Britishers for almost 200 years. And after a continuous struggle by our freedom fighters against Britishers, we are able to achieve independence on 15th of August 1947. And after this, we are celebrating Independence Day on 15th of August every year. The reason behind celebrating is to honor our freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives in the freedom struggles, and the culture of our country, its history and nation's achievement as a whole, and also to create a feeling of patriotism in them, and also to remind every citizen a dawn of a new beginning of an era of deliverance from clutches of British colonialism for more than 200 years. I want to tell you that we didn't achieve independence in one day. The struggle behind India's independence is long and tiresome, witnessing the sacrifices laid down by our freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives for our country and for our fellow citizens. Now, I will tell you afterwards. Now I would like to tell you what are the reasons behind British arrival in India. I think you all know, in ancient time, India is known as Golden Sparrow or Sone ki Chidiya. Why it is called? It means that we have abundant of resources, ample of minerals and rocks. We have home to the largest market of spice in the world, and also a productive workforce. So these are the things which attracted Britishers and made them to conquer our nation. And now I would like to tell you the policy which they applied to conquer our nation is the policy of divide and rule, because they understand that they cannot divide a nation without dividing its people. So this made them to easily conquer our nation. And what happened? India at that time, being illiterate and ignorant, was easily decided by the Britishers and gained control over our kingdoms. And they use our people as their chief slaves, and then they are able to rule our country for many years. And you all know that after a dark night, sun arises, and these arises have been shown in the form of eminent personalities like Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, Chandrasekhar Azad, and many more of our freedom fighters, who realized that we should fight for our independence, or we should fight against our rights. So after a struggle of many years and struggle against Britishers, which has been participated by different people of different class who has been harassed by the Britishers, and after years of fighting, struggle and hard work, we are able to achieve independence on 15th of August 1947, and we are declared as a free and independent nation. At last, I would like to conclude that the independence which we receive today is the result of sacrifices given by our freedom fighters. So we should not forget them. We should make them immortal by telling or awareing our upcoming generation about them. And this will create a feeling of patriotism in them. And because I would like to say that the feeling of patriotism is above them any other feeling in the world. So try to aware and make a feeling of patriotism in the upcoming generation. At last, I would like to conclude with some freedom thoughts. Is सरफरोशी की तमन्ना अब हमारे दिल में है, देखना है जोर कितना बाजुए कातिल में। वक्त आने दे बता देंगे है तुझे ये आसमां, हम अभी से क्या बताएं क्या हमारे दिल में है। सरफरोशी की तमन्ना अब हमारे दिल में है, देखना है।